Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Let's take a look at SUI. SUI did not give us the extension I was initially looking for in the last video. Prices were right about there. And the count I had I was tracking was a 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially a fifth wave as part of an ending diagonal. So a 5 of 5 of 3. And I was saying that this fifth wave can either extend above the top of wave 3 within the ending diagonal or doesn't have to extend. However, I noted that should we see price go below the low, I think it was, how much was that? This one here. 197, there would be a chance that we would see price get lower without making a fifth wave as part of the ending diagonal. And so not having the extension I was anticipating made me look for where I messed up the count. And I found this third wave completed and fourth wave, which was initially labeled here as a fourth wave completed. And that's where the, I believe, misinterpretation happened, because you do have 3 down for a wave 4 correction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you have 5 wave on the way up for a 5 of 5 of 3. So if this count is correct, and looking at the way price is moving since the top made at 237, there is a very high probability that what is happening now is the beginning of a wave 4 correction. Which, by the way, let me just check how price reached for the wave 3 correction, for the wave 3 extension, because we had a wave 1. A2, I haven't checked on that actually. How much are we at? We went 1236 was reached, but we were short of the 3.10. I think in the video, the previous one, I was mentioning 3.08. Yeah, so it's a decent enough target for a wave 3. However, we would have liked to see price get there for the wave 3. Now, they probably can go there for wave 5, but this we will identify whenever the bottom of wave 4 has formed, which is not at the moment. If you look at the wave 2 correction that happened during the month of August, it was a rather long and elongated wave 2. There is a possibility that wave 4 is the opposite of wave 2. At least this is what the theory says of Elliott wave. They tend to be the opposites. If a second wave is short and easy in terms of correction, then the fourth might be long and complex. And I say might because it's not a rule, it's a guideline for observation. So there is a possibility that this fourth, if this is what we're doing now, is going to be rather quick and probably not complex. Now, if I look at the count, and I must admit that the price action is not really super clear. I have 3 wave down, 1, 2, 3. So an ABC down for A. I have the premise of what appears to be a triangle for B. So triangle in B wave are perfectly normal, so there is no surprises here. And here for wave C of ABC, we want 5 wave down. Now it doesn't seem to be completed. I do not have 5 wave down. If I do, then that third wave is really very short. No. There might be some more downside to it, but it's difficult to say. I mean, could be close to an end of a wave C or not. So regardless, A, B, C, the question is, will this signal the end of the wave 4 because we have an ABC, right? Or And let's keep in mind that the wave 4 retracement is quite steep. It's 180 down to 132. So there is still some room for wave 4 to find support. So these are the support areas. And I'm actually gonna include the technicals in there. Perhaps a sign that would be comforting the idea that we're doing a wave 4 is if we break market structure. Market structure is at 174.67. We made the recent high, and the previous higher low was established here on October the 10th. So there is a probability that we break market structure in this move as part of an ABC. Should wave 4 not be complete as this ABC unfolds, then we would look for 3 waves to the upside for a B wave, because that would just be the A wave of an ABC. There is no possibility at the moment to identify whether that wave 4 correction will just terminate with this leg here, or will it be a bit more extended and form a B up and a C down to find support within those Fibonacci retracement for wave 4. So I'm going to just remove the count for the moment. There is a 4-hour demand zone right beneath where we are at the moment. It's possible that price would tag this demand zone to see if it acts as a support and propels the prices higher into a corrective pattern. Should price break this market structure, then we had this support level for the wave 4 retracement. In the current configuration, wave 4 construction must not break below 50%, so meaning 132.58. If price break below this level, then something else is at play than the count I have on the screen. But for the moment, we need to watch for the retracement level as support area, the demand zone that was identified on the 4-hour chart, and most importantly, the break of market structure. If I look on the RSI on the 1 hour, one thing that gave me sort of confidence in the count, because there've been quite a bunch of overlapping. Yeah, the trend is up for SUI. Maybe I should have said that earlier. The trend is up for SUI long term. The 3.08 target is still at play. We haven't broken any invalidation level. We have not yet broken market structure. Yeah, so far it's up. We are apparently in a wave 4 correction. The RSI moved, as did the price, the same way for the triangle construction. And that is one of the prerequisites within Elliott wave, is that whenever you spot a triangle on the chart, you need to make sure that the RSI is reflecting the same patterns as is the price. That was the case. What we have here is on the RSI, worth noting, is a divergence between the recent low that was formed on the 22nd of October and the low that was formed today. Price went lower, RSI did not, so that's a good sign. Doesn't mean that this is the bottom. Yeah, we would need additional sign, and especially the volume here is not indicative of a bottom forming. We would need price to break the most recent swing high at 196 and then form a higher high, higher low pattern. So for the moment, there is no indication that this C leg is done, nor is there indication that this wave 4 correction is done. If I look now on the future sides, I wanted to see if there is any level of liquidation that we should be aware of and that could potentially attract the price of SUI. There is nothing really significant. I usually look for the light colors as you have here, or the yellow. Yellow and the green are the highest level of liquidation. And so therefore, you know that price moved from one liquidity pocket to another one, causing liquidation of either long or short. There isn't much happening. What is worth highlighting is that beginning of the week, the price rejected from the weekly pivot at 214 and went through the S1 support to also apparently reject now for the S1 pivot. So logically, you would assume that if the S1 pivot reject, then the most logical next level to look for is the S2 at 176. And this 176 on the futures charts correspond to the area I was highlighting for the demand zone earlier, and also the level of market structure. Yeah, 174. So 176, 174, there is confluence of idea that prices might get to this level. Granted, it's not too far from where we are, so the odds of getting there are higher than if price was much higher. But in and of itself, we are looking for a corrective move down, and there is no indication that this part of the C leg is down. So probably some more downside to come on the very short term. Depending on how price finds a bottom and how it evolves after finding a bottom, we might have indication as to whether the wave 4 was completed and we look for D5 as an impulse, or if this wave 4 has still some development to go and this ABC was just an A of ABC. Yeah. For the moment, no such indication. That's the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourself. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.